is how from time to time I must deliver such message. Because I'm aware that even great prayer city, with all the prayers that is going on here, I'm aware that the greater majority of all the people who come to prayer city will still go to hell. I'm aware of that. And Jesus also was aware of it. And that is why his message is always on hell. Every time he must go back. Every time he must go back. Every time he must go back. So that is full gospel. That is full gospel. That is full gospel. But hell is not the final destination. That's where I want you to understand now. Hell is not the final. Those people who miss heaven and they have landed in hell, they have two other places they will go for eternity. The first place they will go from hell is called the white throne judgment. This hell we are preaching today is just a holding cell where people are kept. It's a temporary place. All the people who have died from Calvary and who are in hell today, they are kept in a temporary holding cell called hell. That's not where they will end up. They will all come out from that. That's Revelation chapter 20. When you read from verse 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Give us it. Revelation 20 verse 11. Let's see. I saw a great white throne and him who sat on it, from whom the face of the earth and the heaven fled, and there was no place found for them. Verse 12. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God, and the books were open, and another book was opened, which is the book of life, and the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books according to their works. Next page. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and who? And hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged, every man according to their works. You see, everybody who goes to hell, they are not, that is not where they end up. That is just a temporary cell to keep them for now. A day will come that everybody who missed heaven, they will be emptied out from hell. They will stand before the great white judgment throne for judgment, and books will be opened. Oh God. Oh God. For you who make it to heaven, you will also have your own judgment. Your judgment is different from their own. You don't stand before the white throne judgment. Your own will be the bema seats. These are issues we don't preach in church. We don't talk these ones. Because every Sunday we are preparing you for your breakthrough. I pray your breakthrough will not become your breakdown. Even those who make it to heaven, they will stand before what is called the bema seat judgment. That one is not, you have already made heaven, it's not for your condemnation, but that is for your works to be tried by fire. Sir, if God gave you 5 ministries, when you stand before the Lord, there are 5 books that will be dropped on a table. And the fire of God will come out from the Lord and consume those 5 books. That is the sum total of your ministry service on the earth. And if you have done well, those 5 books will turn into different diamonds and gold, silver, gold, and precious stones, and all of that. And those will be your rewards you carry with you into eternity. If your books, your 5 ministries are consumed and they end up as dust, then you enter heaven. Oh, nothing stops you from entering heaven, but you enter without a reward. Am I clear? One man of God who had a fatal car accident and was in coma and went the other side, And when he went that side, he was on coma for 3 days and came back. So when he went that side, he saw one man of God, a very famous television evangelist, powerful, great, famous, popular, household name all over the world. And his books were packed like this because he has served the Lord from his youth. And all his labor over the years and all his ministries, there are so many. And they were heaped on his own table. And there was another old woman who stood by his side on a table with only one book. And they put the one book there. And the fire came out from the Lord. All the books of this great general became dust. And he bowed his head in shame. And the Lord said, enter into my presence. But you have no reward. And this man who was taken to heaven, he asked the angel, please, what is going on? This is one of the greatest preachers of our time. He said, yes, he's a great preacher. But right as of now, before he came here, he has been having affairs with 2 women. He has been living in the life of immorality and all his work is destroyed. He has labored for years, nothing to show, but he enters heaven because he's a child of God. He enters. What about this woman? They saw the fire coming out, consumed the only one book. It turned to gold and diamonds. And Jesus came down from his throne and bent the gold into a crown and put the diamonds inside the crown and put it on her head and said, woman, you were faithful over little. Enter into the joy of the Lord. You shall be placed over many. And the man of God asked the angel, explain to me why this. He said, this was the woman who stood interceding for that great general. She has only one ministry. Her ministry is to pray for her pastor. She prays and she never leaves her duty post. She's on her watchtower day and night. And she kept it faithful to the end. She has her reward. Sir, even we as born again, there is going to be judgment. If you don't know these things, you may take Christianity very simple, very jolly. Yes, it's a wonderful journey, but brother, it's a serious matter. But the beamers, the white throne judgment is different. That one, you're already condemned to hell. You have come out from hell. Hell has vomited you. You are now standing and the books of your life. Sir, on that day, you see all this iPad, iPhone, we delete so many things. We don't want people to know. On that day, everything you deleted will appear. Every hidden thing will come out. Oh my God. I remember one pastor who was suspended for tearing the pants of a young lady. And when he came before the presbytery, we asked him, why? Why do you do it? He said, I never do it. I never do it. A young lady came for counseling. Pastor tear pants and scream, and the deacons enter and grab the pastor and reported him. And he said, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And he was suspended. And the wife said, my husband, why do you shame me like this? He said, I didn't do it. The children, daddy, why do you bring this shame on us? My children, I did not do it. 2 months later, that girl, as she was moving in the market, madman jack her, tear her pant, and enter inside her, rape her, defile her. That's when she ran to the pastor and said, Pastor, it was a frame-up. Pastor, the deacons of the church, they say, we hate this man of God. We hate him. He doesn't preach sweet message. All his message, heaven, hell, repent. We don't like him. That's why we pay that girl. We pay her. Sir, there's a day books shall be opened. There's a day hidden things shall come out. There's a day, oh my God, oh my God. There's a man who was married, and after some time he fell in love with a very younger lady and said, I will marry you. How will you marry me? Your wife is still alive. Say, leave it, I know what to do. He took the wife inside canoe, enter boats, enter sea, move inside. And inside the middle, he told the wife, let's go, I want to take you for picnic, for honeymoon. The honeymoon he was taking her was to kill her. And he killed the wife inside the river, inside the sea. And then he had a very big long rope, just long like this, my pipe, and tie her with heavy stones, tied the heavy stones to her body. And when he threw her overboard, the stones sunk her down. The place she went down at the bottom of the sea was very cold. Unknown to this man, her body was preserved like ice fish in the refrigerator. And God sent fish to eat the ropes. And the ropes were eaten, and the stones shifted from her body. And she began to float. 2 months later, that's what happened. And some fishermen entered inside the river. And as they were paddling, they saw one hand stick up from the water. Brother, have you seen that? 2 fishermen. Have you seen that over there? What is that? I don't see anything. Then another hand came up. Then the head came up. Because the day is coming. Everything you have buried shall come up. No matter how you bury it, it's coming out. It's coming up. That's white throne judgment. Oh my God. 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 Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. I want us to look at Revelation chapter 20, verse 14 and 15. This is the third place. I said, those who have gone to hell, they miss heaven. They are only being kept there temporarily. They will come out. Hell will vomit them. They will stand for judgment. After judgment, look at the last place. And death and hell were cast where? Into the lake of fire. This is the second death. Verse 15. And whosoever was not written in the book of life shall be cast into the lake of fire. So hell, this hell is a holiday compared to the lake of fire. This hell that we are preaching, brother, is like a picnic compared to lake of fire is 10 times worse than hell. Lake of fire is a fearful and dreadful place. All the people who go to, okay, let me give you an example. If you are arrested by police for committing crime, they will keep you in the police cell. That police cell, you'll be there except somebody come to bail you. If nobody comes to bail you, you'll be there until you go to court. Am I right? Me, I know what I'm talking because I've been there. You should know your pastor used to be a very wonderful drunkard. And all the nightclub in Calabar, I was in charge. And there was a day I went out drinking, I came back drunk. And the driver who was driving me, he said I should pay him the money. I checked my pocket as a drunkard. I don't see money. I said, you're the one who stole my money. And we fought. As we fought, I punched him. I knocked out his 3 front teeth. All 3 teeth came out. Piam, piam, piam. And he took me to the police. At what market? You know that I was put inside the cell. That cell is a very small cell like this. And they strip you. You only wear underpants. That's you. I enter. That cell has only one place you go to poo-poo. You poo-poo there, and there are other men there. It's not, you will see about 7, 8, 9 people. You're all living there together. You poo there, you pee-pee there, you sleep there, the place smell. That is the hell. It's a retaining center. It's just a temporary place. After that place, they took me to court for judgments. When I went to court, I was here at the High Court 1. And when they called me to come out, I came out. And they called my name, Theodore Effiong. And I came. The judge that day, his name was Edem Kufre. Edem Kufre and my papa, tight friend. My father was national president of Ogboni. Edem Kufre was the president of Ogboni for Cross River State. And when he saw Theo, he said, Effiong, what are you doing here? That's the son of Effiong. Read the charges. They read the charges. Case. And the man with the 3 broken teeth left the court with his 3 broken teeth. I'm supposed to go to Effiong. From that place, I'm supposed to become a prisoner in Effiong prison. But because of my father friend of me, case dismissed. Sir, you will not have your father's friend on that day. On that day, nothing like Ogboni, Freemason, nothing like that. On that day, there's no judge you bribe.